Welcome to...
Get your shit together already. Today is not the day.
Welcome back to Petty Party of 2. Not 3, like our last guest said. Oh my gosh. Listen, I feel like it's a good thing we only released the audio, because if we released the video too, we would have been too powerful. We would have been way too powerful. That was funny. And the way that we were sitting on the couch, it was good. It was good stuff. Thank you, Abby. She's watching because she's our biggest and only fan. And if you missed it, Abby is Tabitha's daughter.
It was good.
She is her daughter.
And that was the calm version too. It really wasn't bad at all.
She really went into her interview mode. She came in here and she was like, I'm ready. She just sat on here and I don't know, she showed us up, man. She did really good. It was funny. Good times. Well,
we have no rhyme or reason for today.
We're just here, man.
We're just here.
We're here, and this weather is horrible. It's windy, so if our house gets blown down during this, apologies. I make good content, though, Lord.
We can always go next door to the safe room over there.
Yeah, we'll go see Glen Coco and go get in the safe. Oh, no.
Oh, do you think he'll let us in?
No.
No, I didn't think so.
He'll be like, oh my gosh, no, probably not. He's
standing at the door with his hands on his hips.
No, the rules say. Anyway, sorry. If you know, you know. If you don't know, you won't get that one. We're being a little.
Love it.
We're being a little edgy to start.
It's okay.
It's fine. Code names, classy. Nobody has to know. No, that's for us. So yeah,
but that's good, because we gotten a lot of people saying, were you talking about so and so, or were you talking about so and so, or were you talking about so and so?
Yeah.
And literally, no, not at all.
I guess we'll never know.
No. If the shoe fits under all.
Yeah, I love that. I love when you say that, because that's so true. I don't know. It's almost blissful. You're living your life, you're saying whatever, and we said on the last one, or the one before, people can take it however they want. I mean, and that's just kind of the art of it, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not being ugly on purpose.
Oh, no, it's funny.
It's just, yeah. We're in it for the comedy, You can't be a sissy anymore. Ooh. Anyway, so we got our cowboy boots on last night. Well, she did. She's been talk about your line dance experience, and
I'm not a very good fast learner, but once I get it. But she just goes through. She's so funny.
Oh,
She is me if I were a teacher. Because that's why I'm I understand what she's saying.
Yeah.
Because she wants to get us excited about it, but she doesn't want to be truthful at the same time. Because she'd be like, it gets really hard. Kind of, it's really, it's not that bad.
Yeah. She's and then just a few more steps. 10 steps later, I'm what?
Yeah. So on Mondays at Miss Amy's, there is a line dancing right after our Zumba class.
Mm-hmm.
So the first one I took by myself because you were not feeling well.
Yeah, down with the
Yeah, so that Monday. So now with the sickness.
Yeah,
so,
down with the yeah, pretty much. You all, if you all were here, you witnessed that.
So the first Monday I went to line dancing class by myself. It's a lot of fun. I like it that it's a small class too.
Yeah,
really
intimate.
Mm-hmm. Miss Amy's been there for a very long time, but I've never actually been in the building that I can recall.
I haven't either.
Except for my first line dancing class. So I go to Zumba from 5:30 to 6:30 on Monday, and then from 6:30 to 7:30 do Miss Amy's line dancing. So last night, Miss Marissa got to go with me. So
it was fun.
Did you like it? Yeah.
Yeah, I liked it. I love Zumba, and Zumba's very fast, I feel like, and it's a workout class, it's not necessarily, it's about the steps, but it's also a lot of you're trying to move your arms and get toned, but line dancing, it's a lot of foot movement. There's really no arm movements unless you're like kicking or something. So that was
But I
a
think
good
it takes
change.
a lot of brain power too.
It takes so
And,
much brain
and
power.
I think that's what makes it a little hard too, is going from Zumba to line dancing is not necessarily the physical aspect, but the mental aspect of it too.
It is.
Because we work or do our daily stuff on Mondays, and then we go straight to Zumba, finish that, and go straight to line dancing. So our brain is just like mushed by the time we get to line dancing.
It's 2
So
hours.
even though it's slower,
Right.
I think less, like you said, less body movement, but there's more mental aspect in this at the end of the day. So,
Yeah.
So, but we'll get better. We plan on going to the Palace.
Yes. Yeah, I'm
during-
excited.
During break.
Hmm.
So.
Yeah, I want to do that. I mean, now will I fit in? I'm not very country, and it's you don't have to be,
Yeah.
but you know, I'd have to find somebody that wears the same size as me and borrow their boots because I have none of that. Like, you think, oh, line dancing, like country, ew, but no, it was very fun.
Mm-hmm.
I really liked it.
Yeah.
It's a challenge. I do like a challenge.
Well, the thing is the music nowadays is not just about the country aspect of it.
True.
They're mixing and matching a lot of the,
Like Shabuzi.
yeah.
I love it. Yeah.
Oh, that's what we did. One of his songs the first time.
Missed
So, what did we do yesterday besides What I'm Not a Girl?
it.
That's country, but then what else?
Footloose.
Right.
That was
so that was
fun.
completely
And we
different
do it in
from
Zumba. So how
country
funny
too,
is that?
So it's different.
We have a Zumba and a line
Yeah.
dancing version, so
So it's a whole lot of fun.
yeah.
And it's $15 per drop in, but they have like a card
Mhm.
that you can buy for $100, and it's got
10 or something.
no, it's got more than that. 'Cause I feel
Ooh.
like it was a really good deal.
Okay, well,
So it felt like it had like 10 plus a bonus. I don't know. I'll have to look at it, but it's on their Facebook page.
yeah.
If you want to check out that for line dancing. But I would say drop in 1 or 2 times and see if you're gonna like it. If you like it, then get the card going every Monday.
Yeah, I mean, it's good for you because you're moving.
Yeah.
Regardless of if you're good or not, you're moving, you know. So.
Well, that's what Faith says. Faith says in Zumba that it doesn't matter. She doesn't care as long as you have fun and you're moving.
I care though because
Oh no!
I'm gonna keep that one to myself. But
She cares because she has an audience.
yes, that's right. And sometimes it's not even your own self that's your worst critic, and you can just feel that, and you're like, okay, I gotta tap to, I gotta tap to the top today, and that's, you just gotta do what you gotta do. I just like, it pushes you, like we push each other, but sometimes it be a stranger that push you to your top.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, you can't, I just don't like to be outdid. That might be a pride thing. Like, in a mean way. If somebody really deserves it, it's like, oh, like, good job, like, kudos.
Mm-hmm.
But it just, when things get under your skin, and it's meant to be coming across that way, it's like, well, now I've got to, like, kill you, and, yeah, I gotta win. I don't know. Don't you feel that way? Or am I just, like, crazy?
No, I feel like that's a lot of the reasons why I think people are scared of the gym also.
Yes.
Is because they just can't go and be in your own zone. It's almost like
Intimidation.
yeah.
It's a real
That's the reason
thing.
why a lot of people don't go.
Yeah.
But also, it's hard not to look at people. Like, it really is very difficult not to like glance. But when people are staring, you can feel that too. When they're staring a hole right through your soul from the depths of the devil himself. Like,
and you extend
I get
a
what
little
you're saying. Like,
smile.
Right, yeah.
And you just get like, I don't know.
But it is hard to stay focused on yourself. Regardless
can
of, how confident you are.
Oh.
I mean, I go in there pretty confident too, but it's hard when you see them girls.
Yeah.
But at the same time, they had to start somewhere also.
Exactly.
They had to have their first day.
Right. And like
So
any
it's
new
not about
girls-
like your 5 pounds or 2 pounds or whatever. Oh, speaking of bar, remember we took?
Oh
So
my.
we took.
Yeah.
So what day was it that we took all 4
Saturday. We did a
Saturday
whole boot
morning.
camp.
I was up at 7 a.m.
Yeah.
And for everybody that knows me knows that I'm not a morning person.
She beat me there.
I did actually, and
She
I was
did.
on time.
Mhm.
Shout out to all you haters that always make fun of me for
Yeah.
being late. I've actually since we've started the shop, I'm doing really good about at least being right on time.
Well,
I may not be early too much, but I'm like, I'm right on time where I need to be.
Well, she got a new car, so that's why she's on time everywhere. You know, it doesn't take gas. It doesn't take. It's just it gets her where she needs to go. And if there's a dusty place, then she's like double time killing it. I'm sorry.
I can't with you.
I had to throw it in. You know where I don't even have to say it.
Oh, it's good stuff.
Sorry.
Love it.
Oh man. So anyway.
Back to what we were really talking about. Me, one, being on time.
Yeah,
Two, the classes. So Saturday, they had like an open house, like a trial run for if you wanted to try the Y, but you weren't sure if you were if you're members but didn't take the class or know what it's about.
Yeah.
They had like a 30-minute session class where you can do like, you had 2 classes at 8 a.m. You could take one or the other and vice versa. So we'd pick one out of the 2 and then we went. So which one did we do first?
We did group active,
Okay.
which is a full body workout. And you think 30 minutes, that's not bad. It's usually an hour. 30 minutes is plenty of time because there's a step, like the steppers.
I love that.
Holy crap.
I was just about that a couple weeks ago, wanting to have those kind of classes, so it's perfect to try it.
It was tough though.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of foot coordination too, really. And then
when we had to walk sideways and then step up while we were walking.
Yeah, that was tough.
Yeah.
And we did core in that class. We did weights in that class. Lots of stuff. That was good. I would do that again.
Not like it. Yeah.
And then we did, of course, Zumba.
Yeah.
And then we did bar, which is like ballerina type training.
Yeah. Okay, my point to bringing this up was that, everybody has their first day or whatever. Like, it doesn't matter. You think because you go in the gym and you can lift the heaviest weights and you can have the biggest muscles that you're doing a lot of work. Well, we learned in bar very quickly that those small, tiny movements were so powerful. My calves were burning.
I was in so much pain.
And you're physically just sitting there holding the bar, like the ballerina bar, and then constantly moving your feet. And then we get the bands on our thighs, and then we have to do circles, and it's little bitty movements, but just real controlled.
Yes.
So that was a really good class for me.
That was
like just knowing that it didn't matter how much weight you lift or what you look like or how fast you could move that. Being controlled and paying attention to what you're doing up here.
Yeah.
And just staying focused, I think, really helped.
Man, yeah, that was tough.
I'm telling you, out of all of those,
that was the hardest.
I know the other ones were like more cardio and workout. But bar, honestly, in my opinion, was the hardest.
It was a mental battle for me because I was like, just push through because, like she said, you're having to stay stiff and tight, and for one, that hurts in general. But yeah, like you said, just adding the legs in there and like you staying on a leg for support for like, I don't know, like it feels like 50 reps. And then she makes you hold it and pulse. So after you do your kickbacks or whatever, then you have to hold it and then you pulse back up. That was very insane, but it was smart when you think about it. Yeah. So I did enjoy that. And then, oh my god,
shoulders down.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Why do I always have the stories? Why does this always happen to me? That's what I want to know. But she's going around and she's, helping people get into position. And she comes by me and she's like, put your shoulders back and drop them. Just relax them. And I was like, they are dropped and this is the lowest they can go. I was like, oh my gosh, she didn't have to eat me up like that in front of everyone. In front of my oh my god, in front of my arch gymnast. But I was like, are you kidding? And then
as soon as she said that, I looked over at her and I knew exactly right. Like, Marissa's just broad shouldered.
Yeah.
And two, she has issues with her jaw and things like that. So I knew that she couldn't drop her shoulders anymore.
I'm like, they're as relaxed
as relaxed as she could possibly be.
Yeah, and I was like, wow. I wanted to be like, with my OCD, I want to explain everything, so that kills me to have to.
I have to explain everything too.
I wanted to be like, listen, I go to PT at Select Physical Therapy by McAllister's, and like I just wanted to tell her everything. But I was like, I'll just be quiet and eat that because
just keep on pointing the toe.
Yeah, I was like, you know what? I'm really going to sweep this floor. Like I was pissed, but it's fine. But Tabitha had really good. She complimented her, which was very cool.
I would be able to too. Well, I heard her say you have good posture.
Yeah, she said really good form. Yeah, I was like, that's awesome. But you were a cheerleader, so I feel like, and you dance and stuff. So
I've been really working on keeping my back straight too because of physical therapy. But telling a bar, you think it's simple and you're not doing much and it's not much exercise, but
no, it's
my calves were burning,
okay.
Physically on fire.
My boobs were sore for days.
Yeah. So anything you guys want to try? I mean, I know like new year, new me kind of stuff. Everybody wants to just join the gym, and I've joined the gym 1,000 times and end up not going, and now we're trying new things, and it's a whole lot of fun.
Yeah, that was really fun, and then we ended with yoga, which was so smart.
And I've never took a yoga, never taken a yoga class either.
Me neither.
Like I've done it with my husband a long time ago. It is hard.
It's so hard.
It was really nice to be at the end of the day, kind of calming and stuff like that. So yoga was cool too.
It was very calming. Like I just enjoyed laying, like she was saying, like in a nice dark room, just trying to stretch it out the best you can, especially after a thing like bar. But you have to be very strong to do yoga.
Oh yeah. Now I understand what those blocks are for too.
Oh my
Because
gosh.
you see those yoga blocks?
Yeah.
And she used those too, and now I completely understand.
I do
why
too.
Those are even in the store.
I was like, I was kind of afraid they were gonna like, I don't know,
Tip over.
yeah, or something. But that was very cool. I would love to do that. I also want to take belly dancing one Sunday.
You seen it too?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I noticed the flyer up.
Yeah.
So Sunday mornings at 9:45.
Or
No, it's afternoon.
At 2
so I think
p.m.
so it's later in the evening.
That lady that was in there, she's gonna sub for the ballerina teacher next month, she said. And she goes, why haven't I seen you at belly dancing? And I'm like, well, for starters. No, but
this belly don't dance.
Yeah, I'm like,
my hips don't lie,
Yeah.
my belly don't dance.
I was like, I'm in Zumba for cardio, but I'm like, okay. But she said they do it on 2 p.m. on Sunday, so that'd be fun for us. She provides the scoots.
Another thing to try. Why not?
Yeah.
So I guess the whole point of this is, just try it. Like yesterday we went from one to the other and it was fine.
Yeah. It, like you said, it is hard to be the new person, but it's all in your attitude and keep going back and
because
keep
we're
getting
going there
better.
for us. It had to, even though you go and see those hundreds of people over and over again, when you leave to get the gumption or the energy to go back again, you're only fighting yourself.
Exactly.
So you'll have to tell yourself, okay, yeah, like you sent me the meme, oh, it's Monday, don't use an excuse.
I know. I was like,
not to go to the gym, so.
Yeah, and I think that's the hardest part is fighting yourself because it's so easy to just want to stop. Like during that squat song yesterday, I wanted to stop so bad I just had to close my eyes and lock in.
Mm-hmm.
I just had to get mad. I don't know.
Yeah, sometimes I'll get angry too.
Because I'm like, why do you want to stop,
Right.
But I didn't.
Yep. All ages in there, all
Oh,
sizes.
And you could do, modified versions of, sometimes I have to do that.
Yeah, that's why I like Faith. She said she don't care as long as you have fun. Move and have fun, doesn't matter.
I
what
love her
church
so
or
much.
whatever. Or what
Faith, Chastity, and Nora.
Yeah.
They're all really cool.
Oh, but Nora's down on her foot right now.
I know. I missed her last night. I was just thinking, I missed her so much last night. Just her vibe is just really good.
Because she likes to BS with us afterward.
Oh, man. Yeah, she loves to do her commentary on the podcast and stuff. Yeah, shout out, girl. Part 2. I told her she's going to have to come be a guest.
Oh, that'd be so much fun.
Oh, imagine.
2 of me. Just
Yeah.
so
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. So, but yeah, gym and
gym stuff. So what else we got to talk about today?
Well, I'll tell you, not to be offensive or anything, but it's why when I'm driving, I just feel like there's always a Nissan Altima that just drives so reckless all over the road. Like, this happened to me this morning on the way here. It just hit me, and like they were just, zooming by, probably going like 50 and a 35. And I'm just like, well, that's just an Ultima for you. Like, it just doesn't ever surprise me when they're driving. They're always the ones bobbing and weaving, driving recklessly. And it's always like a woman in an Ultima. Have you never noticed that?
There's so many.
God, there's so many.
I drove a Sentra, by the way, so let's just throw that out there
I was
right
thinking,
now.
I was
It
like-
wasn't an Alto, it was a Sentra.
I was like, should I tell her this story? But I was
No,
like, yeah,
it
no,
was a Sentra.
she's safe. She's safe. My mom drives a Sentra too.
Good.
So not an Ultima. But...
I'm actually a very good driver.
Oh, yeah, you are.
I'm very, like, pay attention to every mirror all the time.
I'm weird about riding with people and stuff, but I never feel weird riding with her, Trevor. Really, Erica's good too, so. But some people just be making me nervous. My grandpa, ooh,
Oh, really?
he be hitting them curves.
Yeah. I think it's more of a control thing with me.
Me too.
Yeah, I don't think it has anything. You could be the best driver in the world. It's very hard for me to sit in the passenger side seat.
That's true.
George did drive us to, I think it was Columbia, Louisville the other day.
Oh.
And he did okay, but it's again, it's different. The Jeep is not easy to drive, by the way. It
Oh,
don't matter.
gosh, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like if you can drive my Jeep, you can drive anything. And his truck's the beast too, because it's
Oh,
doesn't
yeah.
have good turning radius. But
Huge too.
driving today is gonna be, if you're out there today, is a pain in the butt too. Because I drove to the chiropractors this morning, and I swear to God, I don't drink hardly ever. I'll have to drink on weekends or whatever.
Yeah.
But if you see me driving and it looks like I'm swerving, I'm probably not on my phone. It's the wind catches underneath that Jeep so easily.
I couldn't
too.
imagine. Yeah.
But now I see why truck drivers also, when I'm on the interstate, are swerving. Because a lot of the times, I guarantee you, it's really not their driving. It's probably just the wind.
That makes sense. I'm glad
Because you want to
said
get
that.
angry and be like, okay, well, why aren't you getting enough sleep? Why are you
Get your
driving
job.
crazy? But now that I've driven a vehicle that catches the wind that it does and sways back and forth, yep,
Yeah.
it makes complete sense that they drive that way.
But really, they're probably really talented to be able to keep it at least
Yeah.
kind of in the lines.
Yeah.
And sometimes people just be stupid, but I
Right.
agree with you. That makes sense.
Yeah.
It's enlightening.
Because they do scare, the truck drivers do scare.
Oh, yeah, it's bad. I'm like,
Yeah.
my brain's like, they're going to kill you.
Yeah. Like anytime I get beside one, I have to go past.
Me
them.
too. I won't, yeah.
But now I see why they swerve back and forth, because I was literally driving this morning, and it doesn't matter how much I'm paying attention. If that wind's blowing, I'm back and forth. So if you get behind me, I promise I'm not drinking. And I'm not on the phone either, because it actually sets up in the dashboard. So
Just a PSA.
yeah,
You know?
because I always think that too. I'm thinking, oh, Lord, these people probably thinking I'm drinking and driving.
Oh, it's a small
Or
thing.
on my phone too, because I see a lot of people on their phones.
True that.
I don't mind the glancing,
Yeah,
but-
me
or stopping and looking at your phone at a red light. But
Yes.
nothing pisses me off more than anything is when I see somebody driving. Look, look, they driving like this.
Oh, I know. Or like this. I'm like, what are you doing?
But I can see you on the phone. Like, surely the goodest a police officer can see you. If I can see you, I know he can see you.
True.
I hate this more than anything.
It's so just rude.
I don't understand.
Just disregard for other people.
Or you can see him physically, like, looking down at their phone.
Yeah, that's true. I be flashing lights at people and
If I stop at a red light and I know they're on their phone and they acted stupid, I will say, get off your phone.
yeah. I mean, some people need that. I just think people don't. They
I
just
mean,
think they're.
shit happens. I understand you have to glance at your phone every once in a while, but I mean, what did we do 20 years ago without our phones? We didn't do that.
True.
I mean, I'm not the perfect driver, and I'm not, pointing fingers at anybody, but get off your damn phones.
Yeah, that's just ridiculous.
I think more than anything, I think of my kid being on the road.
Yeah.
Not me, because I'm the one that's, really always paying attention, and I know accidents happen, things happen,
Right.
but I don't know what I would do if somebody hit my kid. And I always tell my kid the same thing. You don't speed, don't stay on your phone, don't get on your phone whatsoever. If you have to, let Abby text me back or whatever.
Right.
So,
Right.
because I couldn't imagine getting into a wreck and hurting somebody because you're on your stupid ass phone because you couldn't stay off of Facebook for
Oh, I know.
20 minutes.
That's stupid.
Yeah,
That's
I
stupid.
see it all the time.
Yeah, well, and I'm glad my car has Apple CarPlay, so I can just anytime I get a message, it pops up and I'll just click it right on the screen and it reads it to me, so I don't have to do it.
Cool.
Like you said, a red light or whatever, and that's something even because it might sound weird, but I Snapchat with Isabella and Abby sometimes, and that's one thing I really try to make it a point not to ever make it seem like I'm on my phone while driving. So I don't want to be a bad example For one, I just don't like that, but I'm always like, if I'm ever in a car, I'll make sure it has like the background.
Mm-hmm.
Like I try to be like, I'm sitting, like I'm not driving.
Right.
But I've never seen her do that. So she's good.
Because you're not, I mean, you might not give a shit about your life, but at least care about somebody else's while you're on the road.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And there's already, I mean, you, I don't know if you can hear the traffic outside or not, but it's so busy out there
Which is
all the
crazy.
time.
Yeah. Especially on this road.
Yeah. Main Street and 70 is crazy.
Oh my gosh.
70 is so dangerous.
Yeah, I
so
hate
very
driving.
dangerous.
I hate driving.
And kudos to the people that drive from here to Nashville every day.
Oh yeah.
Getting on 40 every single day is
Mhm.
so stressful.
Yeah.
I
I'm
don't
only
thi- I
on
don't
it
think
for
I could do
a
that.
small period, but
Yeah, well, you get on 840 for a little bit of it, and
Yeah.
then get on 40 for a little bit of it.
yeah,
too.
40 and
But
then
only
40.
for like, how many exit is that? 12 exits? Is it 180 to 172? So when you get on 40, I think it's exit 180, and then you're getting to 172. Is that correct?
Right, yeah, that's right.
So you're there for a very short.
It's not bad.
Short distance.
But I wouldn't wanna
distance
do
or
it.
whatever. But
The
yeah,
whole-
driving all the way to Nashville every morning.
No. Yeah, I
But
tried
that's
to
why
do
everybody's so irritated and angry, I'm sure, in the city.
it. Yeah. Oh,
I think that
could
has a
do
lot to do with it.
it. Yeah. True. I
Because by the
wouldn't
time
do
you
it.
get to work, you're already pissed off.
Well, I see why people walk too. They don't want to deal with the traffic, you know. I wouldn't want to. Yeah. So.
Well, that wouldn't left.
No, no.
Oh, well, her ultimate situation kind of got me into thinking,
Just
about
always be
my
ultimate.
driving and things like that, and trying to, trying to be cautious and things.
Yeah, I mean, maybe somebody needed to hear that. It'd be like that. Speaking of cars and such in town, we were sitting outside. We were enjoying the day.
Oh, a couple days ago, yeah.
And we're just chilling, whatever, at the picnic table. And were you the one that saw it? You were like, oh my gosh, watch, oh my gosh. And this,
I knew he was going to do it.
yeah, it was a truck with a trailer attached, drove right over the curb. Right over the curb at P&D. And he, parked in a non-existent parking space. And he just got out of the car, did his business, went in the store, went back out, went right back over the curb. I'm like, and just didn't care. He was an older gentleman, and he just had no F's to give.
Nope, didn't care.
I was like, all
On
right.
the trailer and everything.
All right, Peppa.
Yep.
Go. You jump it, buddy. You know, he's probably done so much worse. That's like a cakewalk for him,
Right.
you know. He didn't care either.
It's funny because we mentioned that because we made that joke on the first podcast,
Yeah.
and now we see it all the time. But that was pretty.
That was
was
rough.
pretty blatant.
Yeah.
He knew it was there. He just did not care.
No, and I guess he's lived so long. He's like, whatever. This curb won't hold me down. In front of God and everybody, he jumped that thing. I was like, all right. So it was entertaining to watch.
Sorry, I went left again. I got a message from our beautiful girls at TCAT. One of the girls wants to come chat again.
TCAT girls. Is this a different girl, right?
This is the different one, yes.
Perfect.
This is the one that she works at Tammy's. And she's
Yes.
recently graduated.
And she lives right over there.
Mhm.
Oh, cool.
And so she's wanting to come chat with us.
Perfect. All right.
But let me pull up our event so I can actually read it.
Yes. We have this really cool event coming up. Not the 8th, not this upcoming weekend, but the following Saturday. If you have a good group of girls, you want to have a girls' night out, get somebody to babysit them kids, and come on out because it's going to be fun. We are providing makeup, and she's going to read to you.
I'm going to read it. It's kind of long, but that way you get all the deets. So it's Night Out Alert. Hey ladies, I'm beyond excited to announce that I'm teaming up with some amazing individuals to bring you the ultimate girls' night out. And trust me, it's going to be a night you won't forget. Date, March 15th, 2025. Time, 3:45 to 7:30 p.m. Location, College Park Studio and Events in Dixon, Tennessee. There's going to be mini photo shoots, non-alcoholic mocktails, and mini makeovers. There's going to be flowers, sweets, balloons. Vincent Outfitters is giving a beautiful basket away. So it's you can RSVP on our we Marissa just shared it yesterday. So if you click on hers or mine or Elena Rose Photography,
yeah, shout out Elena. She's really good about putting this together, and thank you so much for asking us to be a part of that. Like, we love doing events like this, and
yes.
there's another lady doing makeup. I'm excited to meet her. And then the mocktail. I mean, that's good, clean fun, like you say. You know.
So it's Natalie Yates, you, and I doing makeup.
And then who's
Taylor Rushing's got the balloon. She's doing a balloon entrance.
Love her so much. And I just tagged her in a post in Hip Dixon today. Somebody was wanting balloons.
Perfect.
So shout out Balloons by Tay, I think is what she goes by, but Taylor Rushing. Good stuff.
So there's 3 spots available per time slot. Each spot is reserved for 1 person. So what it is it'll take 40 to 45 minutes to do just a mini makeover and a mini photo shoot.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you can't beat that.
No. You get photos, makeup, and a nice cute drink. You know, enter in a raffle to win some goodies. That's pretty awesome. We need more stuff like that in Dixon.
1, 2, 3, 4, and she's already posted like the drinks on there and everything. So it's join us for minis, mocktails, and makeovers.
I believe the tickets are $50.
That's what I was trying to double check because I was gonna say 50.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to.
I think she messaged
double
me.
and triple check.
So.
Because that's what I almost remember, but I hate to be wrong.
And that's not bad. You know, you can walk in downtown Dixon after that and go hang out.
Yep. So there's 4 little mocktails on there. I mean, who doesn't like getting her picture taken anyway?
Exactly. After their makeup's done. And we're just going to do a nice, clean, simple look. Kind of similar to what's on tap for today. Just bronze and a little coverage and glowy. Like a nice beachy look. And maybe some lashes. So.
Yep. It says flowers and cookies. So cool. Yep. Just want to throw that out there. So the date again is March 15th from 3:45 to 7:30. It's College Park Studio and Events in Dixon, Tennessee. But check out our Facebook pages. We have all the information on there.
Yep.
Just give you something to do. I mean, good, clean fun, like you said. Something, I mean, it's a good price too. Because we all like little, I mean, even if you just went and did a mini photo shoot, it's way over $75.
Yeah. And a mini
Anywhere.
makeup too.
Yeah.
Like, you're getting a lot of bang for your buck in that.
So a drink, a little makeover, and some pictures.
Yeah.
And like I said, even just mini, like 1 hour photo sessions are way over $50.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
True. Okay. So that's gonna be good.
Yeah, if you guys know of anything, we try to do the podcast once a week, and we'll, we don't want to do it too early and then forget information, or do it too late and it's kind of already happened.
Yeah.
But so if we try to do this once a week, your feedback is greatly appreciated. Any topics you want to hear or talk about, or any events in Houston County, Dixon, I mean anywhere, but the surrounding counties are best. I mean, just because we support everybody.
Yeah.
But close to home would be nice to know what's going on. A lot of times you don't know what's going on until you hear from somebody else.
True.
So let us know if you guys know of any events, things going on. We always shout out to small businesses or anything.
Yeah.
That's always good. But we've got, when is prom?
Prom is April 26th for the high school. And we already have people on the books, and the slots are filling up. We can get about up to 15 girls a day. And like we said, I mean, every single slot, 15. That's how we know, because we took all we could take plus some last year, which was perfect. So if you or your child or whatever, anybody that needs it, a friend, message us on Studio 50. We'll get you on the books. You can look at our work through our studio page, or we can send you some photos if you want, just some photos of stuff we've done.
Well, and also let us know when Dixon, so that way we can give out. Like I said, if you feed us the information, we try to give it back. So that way everybody watching, it also helps to remember for me to hear it.
Oh yeah.
Because I can read it all day long, but if you tell me, I try to retain information that way.
Right.
So proms are here. pageant season, obviously. The Senior America's coming up on the 3rd and the 4th.
Yeah. And we have a girl for Dixon prom as well.
Okay, that's
Already
awesome.
on the books.
Cool. I'm so glad that they're different dates. Last year, it was craziness. That all the dates seemed to be on the same weekends.
They were, yeah.
This year, they're nice and spread out, so we can definitely take anybody from, well, we've got all the way in Charlotte also.
Charlotte 8th grade prom. So even 8th grade proms, like we can do natural looks. She can do any updo you want. Bridgerton style updos. Like we can literally do anything. So.
Yep. Little girls, we just did a couple of father-daughter dances and did little girls. So.
What are they, like 8 or so?
Yeah, they're very
something like that.
Elementary school, so we can do all ages for anything.
Even prom.
Well, also moms too. We have a couple of ladies that come in and get their hair curled if they have the weekend to do something. So
or makeup for date night.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was getting at. So if you've got special occasion things coming up, anything, we love special occasion stuff.
Or if you just wanna, well, come hang out with us for a day.
Yeah, that's fun.
We're fun, right? Yeah, we're something. So.
Lots of dates. Like I said, feed us back the information and we'll try to throw it out there to try to keep everybody informed, and that helps us to keep informed us as well. So lots of stuff. And I have a senior this year, so then we'll have to worry about that.
Graduation.
Yep.
We could do curls for graduation, little buns for graduation.
And that is
crazy.
Yeah. March. It's already March.
Gosh, I can't believe it's March already.
Yep. March, April, May, and then summer's here. Thank God.
Yeah, I'm excited for us to spring forward with the time. That's going to be really good. So
this Saturday's we're already packed for this Saturday.
Oh no, but that kind of leaves.
And the makeover events next weekend.
But don't we lose an hour of sleep on Saturday or Friday night?
I don't want to talk about that.
Or is it Saturday to Sunday?
It's spring ahead. So we'll lose an hour of sleep. Yeah. So I heard that you're supposed to set your clocks technically at 2 a.m. on Sunday morning, but obviously everybody does it before they go to bed on Saturday.
Okay.
So it really wouldn't matter. But I think I've always heard 2 a.m. Saturday morning.
Okay.
But obviously if that's pretty much the time I go to bed
anyway.
So I'll still be up fixing my clocks. And I do actually have real clocks. I don't just go by my cell phone. So I have a clock, and I love being able to go into the room, which we don't have one here.
We need one here. Maybe up there.
Like a big pink one.
Yes. Like a Victorian style pink clock. That'd be kind of cool. Yeah, we always be having ideas.
Always ideas.
Other 4. What?
Teeth.
Oh my God! Why is it always me? Why does it have to be me? Can we dig into you a little bit?
No.
What's your lore? Come on. Any funny? Did you start yourself this week? Any funny things? Why is it always me?
Anything funny? No. See, I don't get the fun stuff. I get the irritating and stressful stuff. I guess.
I mean,
the minion. I can't even go to the freaking bank anymore without people passing that don't even need to be in town.
That's true.
So nothing ever fun or stupid happens to me. I'm just living life. I'm just trying to get through.
Maybe I'm just hyper aware. Maybe that's my problem. Maybe I'm just like too aware.
Yeah.
Maybe it happens to you, but it just you're like
yeah.
But me, I'm like
been there, done that, bought the ticket 20 years ago.
But me, I'm like, oh my gosh, the end of the world. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know. Always be
it's probably just and honestly I think it's because you've avoided it for so long that now you're finally like, okay, it's my time. I've got to go to the doctor. I've got to do this, that, and the other, and then it's just feel like it's all coming at once.
Yeah, shout out Lamego. They really do be helping me.
Mm-hmm.
And I honestly, I feel like we always do a funny. We talk about whatever, and then we get deep by the end of it. I don't know why this always happens.
Because we're bipolar. It's up down, up down, up down, up down.
Gosh, yes.
But we're relatable. But that's how life. That's how life is. It might start off like a shitty morning, and like this morning, I didn't have too much energy, and now that I'm here, I feel great.
Yeah, well,
so
it's the vibe off of each other.
That is true.
I'm sorry, it was like a black.
Oh, it's a feather.
Yeah.
A feather.
Well, that's just a wink from God, I guess.
Where did the feather come from?
Heaven.
There's no black feathers in here.
I know.
That's for real. That's what that is. See
Yeah,
it?
I see it.
Oh. I love feathers. I actually have a feather tattoo.
Well, I know they mean, that's a sign
Wings
for
from
you.
heaven. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, cool.
Well, and there you go. Right there.
Yeah, because I don't even know where it would come from. That's cool.
Nowhere.
I'll keep it.
That's cool. And it landed right on your heart.
I have one of those.
Yeah. Anyways. And this is why we are mentally ill.
We need to come up with a theme song.
Yeah. Mentally ill best friends, petty party too. Like a little jingle or something.
Jingle. That's what we should work on next.
Okay.
Trevor, we need your help.
All
we
right.
need to come up with a little jingle.
Get a little
Yep.
keyboard in here. I'll get my ukulele in here and we'll just do a little. I think
I can do the tambourine. You be the ukulele. I'll do the tambourine.
Perfect. Yeah. I mean, and we are crazy. But everybody is. How many times we gotta say that?
We are.
Nobody can sit back and be like, man, I'm glad I'm not like those two crazy people. Like,
Because you're lying to yourself
yes,
anyway.
you are crazy.
You're a liar.
Yes. And I think that's
You're
the
clearly
problem.
not self-aware. At least
Yes.
we're self-aware.
Yeah, exactly. And like, I'm right with the
Yeah,
Lord.
that's
I am.
right.
I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna use what you gave me for good. Like sometimes we just need a little of that, like acceptance.
Off track. Did you go to church on Sunday?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been
I
going
need
to
to be
church
going.
every Sunday except when I had the flu. At Compassion, and actually next Thursday, I'm gonna go to the worship practice. So I'm gonna sign up for that, which I'm very excited about.
That's
So,
exciting.
yeah.
Now you're gonna make me go to Dixon or move from Dixon to wherever.
You should come, and I'm not like that. Like I would never want to like push it, but I just really like it. Everybody has genuinely been so nice. That's been something I've struggled with. I think, especially like not to be mean or ugly, but around here it's kind of hard to, it just wasn't my style of, church. It's never been a thing that I did. But I love it there. I really do. And the people are so good. The pastor is amazing. Garrett, shout out.
We'll have to go see it now.
And he liked our little.
I do like all of the Compassion churches though.
I do
I
too.
really do. They are my favorite.
Yeah.
I just, because I feel like, and I guess this goes along with what you said, a lot of churches, yeah, they feel like home, but they're also very pushy.
Yes.
That's where I don't fit in. If
Yeah.
I feel like they're coming up to me after church shaking my hand because they want me to come back next Sunday,
yeah.
I don't know. That's just a lot for me. I like the Compassion churches because I'm there for myself.
Right.
I go and enjoy and worship and get into it. Like,
For Jesus.
I really feel it, like, when
Yeah.
I leave there.
Yeah.
But that's why I like the Compassion churches. It's not pushy.
I love it.
You're like, the next week you're like, okay, I want to go to church.
That's how I
go
feel.
back. It's not
Yeah.
like, oh, gotta go to church. Like when you were a kid, you were drugged to church.
Yeah.
That kind of stuff.
Yeah.
That's why I've always enjoyed the Compassion churches because they're not really pushy.
Yeah. And
they welcome
community.
everybody. It doesn't matter
Yes.
where you're from,
Right.
what your background is,
Not at all.
what you wear to church.
Nope.
No, I mean, I never feel, I really don't feel judged when I go to the Compassion
Or what you
churches.
struggle with.
And again, that's my opinion.
Right.
I'm not here to preach or anything like that, but I will say that Compassion churches are very like home. They
are.
do make you feel like, because I have a tattoo, that doesn't make me a bad person. Or
No.
if I have, I'll wear this. What I'm wearing today, I could wear to church and they wouldn't look at me funny.
Yeah,
Because I have
exactly.
holes in my jeans.
I feel like I can wear this and they really would.
It does, because it does not matter.
It doesn't. And I love what they do.
Also, you go for yourself too. You're not
Yeah.
going to show off for everybody else.
That's
It
right.
isn't about your Sunday best.
No, it's to learn about Jesus and it is about like the community though, if you're in the right place. Like I felt like I didn't want something super big to get lost in the cracks or super small to feel like, like you said, going for the people. I just feel like this is like right, perfect medium because, like we met Garrett through, we went to the E2 project, rally, and we did worship there, which is just not something I do. I never really have been a church person. Nothing wrong with that though. You know, if you are, that's fine. But yeah, he came up to us. He was so nice and he was genuine. You can tell when people aren't. You know what I mean? And
they're just excited to
love God.
Just excited for all of it.
Yep.
And it's not like they're shoving Jesus and God down your throat 24/7, because I feel like, yes, it is about that, but it's just about the person.
Right, and loving and teaching, and he gave a really inspiring testimony, and it was something I relate to, especially, you know, struggling with what I struggle with. And he uses things he's been through to preach to all of us broken and imperfect people. And I love it.
Yep, we're broken every Sunday when we go back.
Oh, you're broken every day.
Yep.
You're never going to be whole. It's such a fallen world. That is our cross to bear, I guess.
Yep.
But, you know, that doesn't matter.
But I like going because they say that it's accepting people from where they're at.
Oh, yeah. And it fills your cup for the week. And it really gives you a good mindset of like, you know what, like, keep your focus on God, because none of this matters. You won't get me into heaven. I won't get you into heaven. Like, that's, I mean, because we are all going to die one day. Gosh, we're getting so deep and dark, but
you just said it was going to happen, and it does happen. I guess we're just trying to, like,
that's just how I feel about it. And like, religion doesn't have to be a taboo thing.
No.
It shouldn't be, because Jesus loves everybody. You know what I mean? Like, and if you love Jesus, then you love everybody. And I think that's what we kind of try to keep in our atmosphere with the shop too. We're not going to judge you. We're going to love you where you're at. And we're just going to show you what Jesus would do. Now, I mean, wrong is wrong. Right is right.
Oh, yeah. I'm fully aware of that. And I think that's,
right. But you wouldn't let me do something that would hurt me.
No.
If you saw something was completely off the chain, you'd be like, hurry. Not trying to call you out or judge you, but like, it's where it comes from. So.
I get where you're going with that.
Yeah. Because you have a really good moral compass.
Me?
Yeah.
Well, I hope so. I mean,
I was like, wait, why are you shocked? But I do like...
I'm not shocked because I know in here. But I guess it's just a lot of what people think they know about me or what they see about me, but they have no fucking clue of who I really, really am. And I think that's...
No, but I really respect, like, where you come from a lot of times, because you're like, I don't care if you're my sister or you're a stranger. If you're wrong, I'm going to disagree with you. And I feel like that's really good, because it's easy to be like, I love them regardless, and I'm just going to ride for them. I'm guilty of that.
See, and I'm not.
I'm guilty of that.
That's not me.
Because I don't want to hurt people's feelings. Now, if it was something stupid, like if it was something really bad, of course. But if it's something I'm like, because I really do try to see people's point of views, you know? But you're
I do a little bit, but I'm more of like I'm 100% with people. Like, I don't care what your title is to me, or who it is to my kids, or what. It's not about the title. It's about who you are as a person.
Oh yeah.
I am 100%. Well, a lot of people grew up thinking that respect is given.
Oh yeah, no, it's earned.
Not me. Respect is earned. I don't care. Like, I teach my kids to respect that teacher, but I also expect the teacher to respect my children if it's valid. Right. I don't expect teachers to be like bowing down to people that are like not there for the right reasons or being disrespectful or things like that. But I just feel like it's not about your title. It's about how you treat people, not who you are to them.
Okay, I agree with that too.
And that's how I don't care, mom, dad, brother, sister, whatever. Like, because the thing is I've seen it all. Like, growing up, you think, because they're older than me, you're supposed to hold the door open for them, and that's nice and kind. But at the same time, when an older lady is standing at the door in front of somebody waiting for that door to be open, I'm like, I open the door for everybody, but I'm just like, if it's expected, that's a problem for me.
Yeah, I don't like that either. That's true. No, I agree with that 100%.
Like, and I think that's the problem with, and I've learned I've learned a lot in the last few years. Yeah. Like, the person that I thought I could respect, this older lady, then she goes and lies on me.
Right.
Then she goes and lies about my husband. Then she goes and cries and pretend like that crying, fake crying stuff.
Oh,
like
yeah, I remember that.
I'm like, what?
It doesn't matter. I seriously.
You walk around like you want some respect, but then again, you're gonna turn around and lie on somebody.
Right. It's
You want me to
about-
respect you? I don't think so. I don't care who you are.
Yeah. No, I agree with that. And that's something I think I've learned too as I've gotten older, and maybe you've helped me with that too. That's why I respect your point of view on that, because it's helped me, like, you know, maybe do things that I wouldn't have done if I didn't have a good influence like you.
Well, and vice versa. You've
Oh.
had to make me a little softer too. I think that's what we all have to learn, is kind of have has to be a balance, because I'm more of like, what you see is what you get kind of person, but I also have to take a step back and be like, okay, well, maybe they're just having a bad day.
Yeah.
So you do have to learn both, but definitely,
But you need to stay
I
with
would
that
much
person.
rather be the person that I am,
Yeah.
100% all the time,
Than
not
get
have to-
drugged.
Yeah.
Because I hate that feeling, and I've gotten better about that too. And
That's draining.
It's so draining.
Because you're filling everybody else's cup. Like you're talking
Yeah.
about somebody else's cup.
Yeah.
You're constantly filling everybody else's cup and being loving, and that could be draining.
Oh, it
That
is.
could be completely draining.
Well,
And then
yeah.
you find yourself in this dark hole alone because you've given it to everybody else all the time. That's not fair.
Yeah.
That's not fair to you at all. And I think that's the reason why I'm so like, okay, Marissa.
Yeah. Punch her in the
Like,
mouth.
That's
No, I'm
right. Damn it.
Yeah. I just look at her. I'm just like,
But also, I've been in situations where she just said, punch her in the mouth, where I sat there with my hands down and did nothing.
Yep.
And did nothing.
Yeah.
And that's okay to do that too, because you look like a fool. I don't.
Exactly. And that you have to, and that's what I'm saying, the moral compass is good, because you've got to kind of feel every situation out. And it's good to have a good medium. And now I've gotten better about being like, ooh, maybe I should not support that, because that might be hurting you a little bit. Yeah. But it's hard to say that to people you care about, because you know, in a perfect
You
world,
don't want to
wanna-
sound like an asshole, but
Yeah.
but also maybe those people need to take a look at themselves.
sometimes people need to hear it, you know,
Yeah.
or like people that just don't serve you, like you're saying, people that drain your cup, whether they're a parent, whether they're a friend, whether they're whatever. Sometimes
Yeah,
you gotta
I don't
cut those
care what
people
your
out.
title is.
Yeah,
If you
it
know
is.
better, you're supposed to do better.
Yep.
You know, I can see it from a toddler that obviously hasn't learned life, but at a certain age,
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, you truly know what you're doing.
Right.
Here. Come on, you
Yeah.
need to make better choices.
Yep.
But also, don't turn around and lie on somebody either. That's like done nothing but good for you.
Yeah.
All you have to do is, you
Yep.
just have to just wash your hands of them and let them go. Let them go. Love them, but let them go.
Yeah, and you know, you hope the best for those people, but sometimes people just don't learn, and it's sad, and they can't do it for themselves. You can't do it for themselves. Only God can fix that. So
But they have to want to be helped too.
that's the thing. And you can't, like you're saying, you can't be somebody's. You can't parent the parent. So. Yup.
Yeah, and not even just parents, these like kids
Yeah.
too.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
gosh. And every.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, it's not about a title. At a certain point where people are you know better and don't do better, then that's kind of on them.
Well, we're all people.
Yeah.
Titles kind of mean nothing.
No.
You know, and not in a disrespectful way, but you know, there's a moral code everyone should kind of follow. So, yeah, I agree with that.
I meet people where they meet me.
Yeah.
I go no further. I try not to anyway. Because
Yeah.
because then people see that.
And they use it.
Yep.
They extort you for that.
Kindness for weakness.
Yeah. And I feel like for me, like, I try so hard, like you say, like I try to make my cup so big, and then it just like it's empty, and then it's like done, and then someone shatters it, and that's when I would lose it. So it's good to just kind of draw the boundary so you don't get to that
You
point.
kind of have to empty and fill, empty, so you have something to give, but something to still receive.
Yeah, so true.
So
But that's
you talk about being, it's a metaphor, half empty, half full, or whatever. But I mean, it kind of needs to stay midway.
both.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's why it's
Because
important to
everybody
surround
needs
yourself with the people that will do both. And I mean, like, take away maybe the bad things out of your cup and fill it with more positive. Like, listen to you, and then give you advice or comfort you or what it may be, take the stress out of your life, or just what I'm trying to say. That's just important.
I know we're all over the place today, but that's okay. We just kind of go like we said. This is not. This is kind of just sit down and we just talk and just fill it out.
But yeah, I so agree with that. And if y'all have any questions, I don't know if you want to talk about mental health, you want to talk about hard life things. I mean, I'm open to that. And not that I'm like the life guru over here, but I feel like I went through a lot. You went through a lot. We have similar perspectives on things, and we're totally different demographics.
But that's why it's good that both of us are here to give our opinion too.
Yeah. Yeah. True. I would love to do like a live call or something. Wouldn't that be so fun? People call in.
Too.
Or
we have a bunch of ideas.
Yeah.
We're excited. This is just the beginning. But even so, we've got deep there. But there's also the fun stuff that if someone wants to talk about, because it's not just we obviously are in the beauty industry. And we did touch on makeup a little bit, and maybe one day she could do my makeup or vice versa or whatever.
do my hair.
Yep. So if you have beauty questions or things like that. That's welcome as well.
I would love to do that. And maybe we'll have a little girls' night here as well of like makeup 101, hair 101.
Yeah.
And we'll just all, buy a ticket. We'll have a girls' night and it'll be fun.
Yeah. Because we hear a lot of people say, I can't curl my hair like you.
Yeah.
I love that though. One day I would like to do like a curling thing.
That'd be perfect.
Like what we're doing, like a mocktail thing. We could have like mocktails and sit mirrors up and do, hair for girls and stuff like that. That'd be fun.
Yeah, get everybody. I mean, even I don't really do my hair. I just be.
But it works for you because of your hair texture and.
I guess it's changing.
Yeah.
It's like wavy now.
Yeah. I'm sure a lot of people deal with that too.
Yeah,
Your
it's
texture
normal.
changes too.
It's just your hormones. Yeah. But we're kind of like little hair doctors.
As much as I don't miss cosmetology, I kind of miss cosmetology.
Yeah.
I feel like now we've gotten like the basis of doing.
Yeah.
I kind of want to go back.
I know.
I want to do like if anybody out there knows of any classes.
Oh my gosh.
Close. That's the problem is we can't find anything that's close.
True. Yeah,
so
they're
we
all
would love to find
different states
because we need to further our education. That we're definitely open to that.
Yeah.
Because you don't grow if you don't. Oh! Is it just the wind?
Oh my gosh.
That's okay. That was weird. But our phone still works. Is it still working?
Yeah.
And everything like that?
Yeah, this all runs off of itself.
Yay. Okay.
Wow.
That was strange. That's okay.
Okay.
But anyway, back to,
That was good. That's going to be good. Well, yeah. So, where were we even at?
Oh, like,
Oh,
if anybody
classes.
knows of any classes.
Yeah.
Close for hair, color, updos, cuts, anything.
Yeah.
Please let us know. We're asking for a little bit of help here because we want to further our education, but it just seems like we have to travel so far away, which is okay. We can we'll go to like Louisiana or Alabama or like anywhere within like 4 or 5 hours. We don't mind.
Chicago.
Yeah. We did look at one in Chicago. Yeah.
Stuff there. Yeah, we're totally down for that.
And what would you guys like to see as far as like classes go? If we did stuff here besides the curling thing, what would you guys be interested in?
Yeah.
And we wouldn't even charge a whole lot of money for it either. It's mainly just we would just be paid for product like hairspray and drinks and things like that.
Yeah,
so
you'll
that would
probably
be kind of cool.
get sent home with a goodie bag or something.
Oh, we love giving goodie bags.
Yeah, we do all the time.
Anytime we do makeup, we give stuff away.
Yeah, and a charcuterie board.
To be nice, so
It'd be fun. So
cool stuff, good stuff.
yeah, lots of fun things and lots of fun stories.
It's just the beginning. We're only 2 years.
Stories.
2 years in.
Crazy. It flew by, but it also feels like we've been here for forever. But also, it's like
This is comfortable.
Yeah.
This is.
Well, you said the other day it's our home, which it really is. I'm literally barefoot. I'm like, I don't want to wear shoes today. I just don't. I don't know. I just want to be comfortable. So, but yeah, it's fun. Yep, school time. So the kids is getting out soon. Parents are rushing to go.
That's true. I didn't even think about that.
Wow. We've covered a lot.
Yes.
We've covered funsies, not so funsies. Electricity went out. I don't know. All the
And
things.
it's not even storming, isn't that crazy?
Not even storming yet. Just
I hope it doesn't though.
I hope it doesn't either, or I'm gonna
I don't
be
mind
on the
the
toilet.
wind. I don't mind the wind. Oh yeah.
I don't like
I'm
the wind.
so scared.
Yeah.
I am literally scared of nothing. Like, I'm not scared of snakes, no spiders, no. I'm really not. But
Yeah.
but storms, well, the tornado aspect of it,
I know, I'm
makes me
like,
really
ugh.
flippin' nervous.
Yeah, I hate it. I hate storms. It's a control thing as well, because there's nothing you can do.
Nothing.
You just gotta.
And having a bad
Sit.
experience with storms doesn't help either. Because growing up, like living with my grandmother, I mean, it did help too that I was in the basement,
Right.
but it never really scared me. I could sit up and watch it or even listen to it, but
Yeah.
But when you have a bad experience, that trauma,
Yeah.
That's-
Trauma's real. PTSD,
Yeah.
probably.
no, seriously, like until it happens, you freak out. But
Yeah.
I don't even know what is the best. That's a good question. Like, what is the best state to be in that doesn't have like too many natural disasters? Or is there even a such state?
Honestly, Maryland's not bad.
No?
They rarely have things happen. Maybe snow, but like Trevor's like tornado. Like, what are you talking about? They might have had one earthquake, and like the whole time that his parents have lived there, like they say it's pretty. Also, I'm rocking a Maryland city right now, Annapolis. Got this in by the water. Super, really beautiful town. But yeah, they've got the mountains, the beach, the city.
That's crazy because you don't think that. Because I see Maryland, because when we took Abby to Boston, it's right all in.
Yeah.
We were not far from Tom.
Right.
Miss Carolyn.
Yeah.
So.
It's like this big, but everything's in it. The capital of the United States is in it. And you wouldn't, I mean, it's its own thing, it's its own district, but still, you just forget about it.
Tennessee is pretty, but the tornado weather
I hate
makes
it.
me nervous.
Yeah, and it's just flip flop. Like, we might get snow this weekend.
to me, that's
Yeah. I'm praying not, because we have a busy day on Saturday.
oh no.
We're traveling too. So we work here and then we leave and travel and do hair and makeup. So.
That look was because of the noise. You guys probably don't even hear the noises, but it's so funny that it seems like we don't ever notice it until we're like filming or doing a facial.
Yeah.
The facials, that's hilarious because the facial's in the back room
Oh,
and it's
man.
really quiet
Yeah.
and calm and dark. But then it seems like the second you start giving a facial,
Oh.
somebody just goes by in their yee truck,
Yeah.
revving it up like
Yep.
none other, or has like a bass, boom, boom,
Yep.
boom.
Or there's a jackhammer over there now
Oh,
being
yeah.
used. Glen Coco's
It's
just drilling the freaking
so
parking lot.
weird.
Like,
You're
I don't
not
know.
literally not paying any attention to it until you're like focused and
Yep.
you can hear everything that's going on.
Yep, I don't think the clients hear it though. I've asked them, like, was it quiet? Was it okay? And like, we had music going, but I don't know. I could
But
hear
it seems like the second we start just getting real calm, you hear the windows go.
I'm like,
Something's going on. We're like, oh
my
gosh. And you have to stay calm and quiet because
Yeah.
that's the peace. You know,
Yeah.
you want to keep it peaceful for
You start doing a head
Yep.
massage, covering their ears. You're like, go to sleep.
muffling their ears.
Yeah, exactly.
This is part of the process.
You don't hear this right now. Maybe we should just start giving people earplugs.
That's actually not a bad idea.
Yeah, I think that could be nice. Let us know if you want some earplugs during your facial. We'll hook you up.
Actually, a good idea.
Yeah. Hey.
Even some cotton, stick some cotton in them or something.
True that. Hey, that's true. That might be a little less invasive.
Invasive, yeah.
Okay, well, hey, there you go. We just solved the problem.
So anytime you see us giving each other a funny look, it's probably because the under joke that we know we're talking about is freaking hilarious, and
Yeah.
you'll eventually get it. And
Yeah.
watch us enough, and you'll understand who's who.
You just have to come be a
Like,
client
you'll
and get the real,
the whole car situation. You'll understand
the real. Glen Coco.
the minion, like.
Oh my god, it's so
It's so I'm just bad with names, so I give everybody a nickname. It cracks me
the
up,
arch
so.
genesis. I'm like, oh my gosh.
So that's why we
me?
look at each other and think, okay, do we need to say this out loud? So that's why we usually just
Yeah.
laugh. But just then it was just we
Well,
heard the blender and
And
it's funny.
back
It
to the
cracks
gym
us up,
thing,
too.
real quick. I get why you would have an arch genesis, but why me? Why me?
You have a sweet face.
Oh, okay. So they're like, let's Like, what?
Or I think she's gonna beat my ass. Maybe
Yeah,
that's
true.
it.
But I'm like,
these shoulders that you have.
yeah,
going
I'm
on.
like, but I'm like, you see us
In bar.
together. Yeah, I know. But you see us together, so you know she's gonna get you too. So why would you do that to me?
That's true. That is true.
I don't know.
We are dynamic duo. Is that how they say
Yeah,
it?
dynamic duo right here.
That's funny.
I got the shoulders, she's got the intimidating look and mouth, and I'm just like,
I do have a big mouth though.
well, but you would
Sometimes
use
I have to
it.
like turn my face and be like, okay, where is that?
Oh, yeah.
Still
She'll look at me, I'll look at her and I'll be like,
Just don't do it.
yeah, I'm like,
It's okay.
let her live, it's okay. It's fine.
Love it.
Oh gosh. Yeah. But hey, you know what? Episode 6. This was a good one.
Episode 6.
We need to have Isabella on next. And maybe Abby and Isabella on together.
Oh gosh, that's gonna be
Yeah.
a very long podcast
Oh,
when
gosh.
they come in.
It's gonna be like 10-part series. But, you know, we need to think of some more guests to have on. I'm serious about Miss Nora. Come on, girl. I want you on this couch. I just want to know about, like, we could just interview people. I think it would just be so fun.
Well, we talked about doing what's it called? Like I was looking them up on Amazon.
Oh, color analysis?
No. Oh, yeah, that too. But vlogging.
Oh, yeah, vlogging.
I
True.
think that's a great idea.
Yeah. So
Because that would really
help.
make more sense as we're telling the story if we
Yeah.
throw in like the vlogging along
The
with like the
clips.
little clips and stuff like that.
I know, we just need like a little camera on us at all times.
Very. I don't know if it's a good idea.
Well, actually,
No.
just give us a TV show at this point. Like,
You know, I'll just take the camera out of my car
there we
and I'll just
go. Clip it on you, and we'll just go because we're usually together. So if one of us is cameraed up, you'll get the whole scoop.
That would be funny. So
Pretty
come
much.
on vlogging.
I know, like,
That's gonna
as
be a
if
lot of fun.
anybody cares. Like, you know, this whole time.
We care. It's all that matters.
True. Abby's on the other side, like, yeah, get it. That's awesome. Slay, alpha, whatever they say. So, you know, yeah, it's fun. It's just funny to me.
Just us.
My brain just goes there. My brain just has to laugh at everything. I just have to make everything a joke because funny stuff happens to me. Now you get it. Now you get why my life is the way it is. I have to laugh about it or I'll cry. And I just have to say, I was talking about like compassion and stuff. And I just, like, sometimes I'll meet somebody new there and then I just have to think, how cringy were you just then? Like, because when I get nervous, I just start, and I'm like, I used to never be like that. And I can't stop the words from coming out. It's very
I think it's
embarrassing.
because we're in the. I mean, this is what we do. We talk all the time to people.
I know, and I just make the worst self-deprecating jokes. And I'm like, why would you tell this person at church that your dad left you when you were 3 and you have OCD?
You're just like just word vomit.
I'm like, oh my gosh. Like, what? Anyways, it's just bad. I just realized I do that. And they probably think I'm like annoying or weird, but I'm like, I don't. Whatever. I just have to ignore it because I'm like, why would you make that joke? Like, I'll just have to tell you after this, but I just think back, I'm like, oh, probably not appropriate, but it's okay. Anyways, not that.
But it's good just to get it out. Maybe that's what it is. You've held it in so long for so many years that now you're able to like be a little more freeing with yourself. You're like, okay, do you want to hear a story?
I know. I'm like,
Let's go to P&D and tell them a story.
Yeah.
Or let's go to
Just
the gym
shook
and
your
tell
hand.
them a story.
I'm on God because I don't know what it is. It's weird. I'm like, nice to meet you. I have vivid dreams that I'm gonna die and whatever. I'm like, what?
I think that's what it is. I think you're just able to speak more. I think that's a good
I
thing.
guess it's just embarrassing, but I'm like, at the end of the day, whatever. What can you
Again, if it weeds the weak ones out, as we like to
do? Yeah, I
say.
can't go back and change it.
No.
So I just
So
gotta
if you
keep rolling.
intimidate somebody by telling your story, then they clearly don't need to be in your circle anyway.
But and it's like I just assume everybody knows everything about me. So when I'm like talking about something, they're probably like, "Why would she say that?" You know, I'm like, "Oh my God, you don't know the 10-part series before this," but it's fine. It's all good. It's just it makes for good stories.
I'm the same way too, though. I really do like to tell. I mean, because it. Not that I like to tell it, but that way there's more of an understanding behind of why I am the way I am. I think.
Backstory. People
Yeah.
need it. I'd
Yeah.
like to hear it.
Yeah.
I'd like to know things, but we're similar in that.
Yeah.
I want to know everything.
Yeah.
Some people don't.
No, I know.
But
like
that
our, like our
bothers me.
husbands.
Yeah, they're just alike. They don't care. I'm like, well, what did they say? And then what did they look like? And
Like,
they're-
I want to know every single thing.
and they're like, I don't know. What do you mean you don't know? Like, they don't care. They'll just say the most like serious. They'll just drop the biggest bomb, and then they're like, so and so broke up, and it's like, well, why? I don't know. What? What do you mean?
I need to know everything.
Imagine living like that,
Just letting shit go.
just blissfully.
They are. They're very blissful. They are. They're just like,
They're not mentally ill like us, but it's
No.
all right. We need a shirt that says, one of us needs to say mentally and others needs to
Says
say
ill.
ill.
Oh, no.
I was just thinking that. That would be kind of good. Yeah.
I just need to bring the cricket in here the days that we have these podcasts and come up with these ideas and just make shirts right after.
Yeah, Squinty Queen and mentally ill and couch starter or something.
Love
like.
it.
And then what's yours gonna say? You're just gonna say ill. We need some lore for you because this is ridiculous. Why do I got a laundry list? And
Probably because when you first met me, that's when all my shit was happening.
yeah.
So I'm done with mine. Now it's your turn.
Dang,
I'm telling you, that's what it is. My shirt was filled with. Never mind. Pictures of exes,
Yeah.
not mine.
Oh gosh,
The
that's
Christmas sweater.
Yeah. Well, but mine's like embarrassing stuff. Like I want to hear. Like I think you just live with conviction. Me, I'm just like. Like if you see me on the street, please stop like doing this stuff to me. I don't want these stories. But I gotta tell them because it makes good content. So I don't go looking for it. It just always seems to
Finds
find me.
you.
Trouble always just seems to find me.
Love it.
It's fine.
Love it. Now I get to laugh at her. She's laughed at me for a couple years. Now it's her turn.
Yeah.
It'll come back to me eventually.
Well, just the funny surface level stuff like
Yeah.
this. Nothing serious. You know.
Can't
stick
take it too
'em.
seriously or we'll be in the corner fetal position crying.
We'll be locked up.
Oh, yeah.
We'll be locked up.
These walls will not be pink, they'll be padded.
Yeah. That's true. Oh my gosh.
Not pink but padded.
Not pink but padded.
That's funny.
Put that on a shirt.
Not pink but padded.
Not pink but padded. Mm-hmm. That's good stuff.
Anywho, so
Wow. Lots
can't
of
think
work.
of anything else today.
Episode 6.
Episode 6.
Crazy. Crazy. That was a good one. That was fun. So yeah, as always, drop any topics, drop any hot topics, drop any questions, any advice. I don't know if you want it from us though. The 2 P's in a mentally ill pod, but it's fine.
It's okay.
It's fine. It's okay to not be okay.
That's right.
So
That'll be on my shirt.
yeah, it's okay to not be okay. That's true. But hey, as always, we are Petty Party of 2, and we shall see you next time.
Toodles, deuces.